This playthrough is rated T for teen. This sunken treasure better be worth it. Greetings and salutations, viewers. Vauldemare back here with another episode of East 7. In the last episode, we talked to everyone in town, or the corresponding villages, and then we finally headed off to the Ruins Island. And now we're making our way to the end of it, and hopefully we can, the sea dragon will actually tell us something, but I guess we'll have to wait and see, so. Yeah, I grabbed a bunch of equipment, you know, treasures, you know, stuff like that, so. Yeah, I just have to go back to this floor in the sea sanctum area where the teleport is, because we got the steel hooks to be able to go on. But yeah, make sure to equip the Kratos talisman for this part, because we're underwater. Oh wait, what was the? I was trying to remember what other skills. Oh yeah, we're only missing a handful of skills. We're getting there. Oh yeah, we learned the pentagram skill for. I gotta remember to utilize that, so I can try to get that leveled up as well as because it's a really useful ability. So too bad it costs 80 to use, but yeah, look at that, very cool.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna let her finish off now that I've gotten rid of my my smash sword. My smashing block. You know. Oops. I haven't got a new monster in there.
Got it. Let's do it.
Yeah, these little things hurt you when you walk through them, so. Hey now. Oh, we learned the skill, but I want to start getting it leveled up, so I can do more damage with it. So that reminds me of a not stingray. I'm trying to remember that type, like a swordfish or something like that. Yeah, too bad it costs a lot to do that. So it's either use a training arts one or the Crimson Gem. That's always a tough decision. You know, do you want more experience or do you want just the ability to cast it multiple times? Maybe should equip the Crimson Gem on it. You know. Wait, did I? Oh no, it was blocked off with it. Yeah, never mind. For some reason I forgot that. Ow. Quit attacking me, man. It's not cool. What's with that sound effect, lady? Jeez. Calm down. Really, that guy's kind of far away. You think I could just, you know... No, that takes us down.
Got it. I'm up.
I did equip the training ring.
Got it. I'm up.
Yeah, some of these camera angles are a little bit weird on me, though. Alright, that takes us out of there, so we'll back off. I'll just take the hit. Yeah, hopefully I'll have enough money after this dungeon for what I need. Yeah, I should have a decent amount of money since I've been equipped in the bandit ring for most of it, so. Yeah, she got some weird sound effects, that's for sure. Anyway, here we get a rare scale for our alternate fighter groups, like Dogi and stuff like that. See, rare scale, temperature resistant breastplate made of monster scales. So, there should be one more treasure in here before the next area. Yeah, this ability works really well on bosses, or just big groups, you know. Oh, okay, that's that one spot.
Ready, I'm up.
Ah. They still kill an enemy pretty quickly, despite being super expensive, but... Just fling away the power of hammer. Magic hammer! There you go. Wasn't sure I would be able to get over there. I almost have HP though. Well, I guess that worked, I guess. And here we get training ring number 3. So yeah, now we can finally get the experience raised by 3 now every time, so. Let me click the... Oh, right. I have to use the where is it? The Vitality Crown. Unfortunately, it doesn't heal. It heals like, yeah, 5 or 6 HP per go. Yeah, I forgot I was underwater there for a second. I was like, whoops. Well, as long as I'm not fighting monsters, I guess I'll be fine. I keep getting hit by the remnants of that ability. And as long as I can heal myself at least a little bit, I guess. Really, at that point, it's just like, whatever, man, I'll just take the hits. Okay, now we're out of the water. Now I can equip the, Dragon Orb. So you can at least heal a little bit faster. Should almost be not too far off from the end of this thing. So, yeah, a decent sized dungeon there. So, I mean, we're gonna get to Healing Spire pretty soon, but still, I just wanted to just get enough HP to where I can survive at least a few smacks. Okay. Another new monster here. We got some spiritual water here, as well as spring water.
Got it. Let's do it.
Yep, back to the grind. Nice, got to level 3. Level 4 will be where the next step of power ends up at.
Let's do it.
Alright, spring water and spiritual water here. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. I'll do that still. Yeah. Just to take us back down. Yeah, if you fall down here, you have to go through the whole thing again, but I wanted to show off what happens if you fall down that thing. Unfortunately, it is quite a bit of a fall, so... But how will you learn, viewers, if you don't actually see it in action? Okay, now we can just ignore it in the future. I'm not going to do that again. Nope, almost fell down again. That would have been fun. Yeah, too bad he's already dead. Oh yeah, I gotta walk closely over the edge there, so that way I'm not. Uh-oh. Ah, dang! Ah! I hate when my allies are in a different spot, so when I switch to them, you know. I'm not switching again, so I don't get kicked back over there. Let's see. Nope, okay. Let's see, yeah, there's a treasure over here. Whoops, don't want to swap down into the thing again. Into the brink. See, okay. Oh, there it is. I got that other treasure first before we see that, though. Got some spring water and spiritual water here. Nope, stop it. Ow! I just want to get the items. Stop it. Thank you. Alright, here we get the great arm for Dogi there. I still learned straight right yet, but great arm will give him the Grand Slam ability. 100 SP unleashes the ultimate combo followed by a smackdown. And the great arm. Arm guard tempered to its limits. Tempered to the limit, to the limit. For gods. Or whatever. I don't know. Alright, here we get Striga extract. I might as well just use it. I should have used it on her. Whatever. Ooh, now where are we? Well, we're almost at the end of the dungeon. I was about to say maybe I should use my extra skill, but I'm like, nice, we got level 4. So the pentagram's damage should improve. You would think it'd improve at level 5 since that's the halfway point, but not 4. I think actually it might depend on the skill. He almost kind of does something similar to that creature when it... Similar to my pentagram. At least that's what it feels like anyway. Yeah, so it kind of just flings along the battlefield. How many more of these creatures are we gonna fight over here? Yeah, we're almost at 50, I've noticed, so. Awesome, finally got the, Okay. Let's see. Let me look at the enemies that we fought on the way here. So it should be like 100 plus or whatever, so. I'll go over that one again just because now I got a bit more info. Alfrea, level 43, weak to strike, drops monster shell, monster bone. Micro that grew extremely large with enormous amounts of dragon energy. Beware its water bombs. Eden no period, level 44, no weaknesses. Drops monster shell, monster claw, and sea stone. Large aquatic monster with a brusque shell. Spewed stored spiritual energy for a high speed rolling attack. And then 98, Cirillence, level 43 or 44, weak to nothing. Drops monster scale, monster horn. Supposedly extinct fish of the meadow sea, said to be able to survive for decades on end without food. 99, Spielkree, level 43, weak to slash type. Drops monster scale, monster fang. Deep sea monster with outrageously large mouth that spans half its body, which it uses to intimidate its prey. And then Velk, level 46, slash type. Drops soft hide and monster spine. Aquatic monster adapted to life on land. Slides on its slippery belly at an alarming rate to catch its prey. I think that's it. Okay, so now we got that healed. So let's see. I believe there's a few like items we can now make if you want to synthesize for new skills. Let's see. So let's go back and I'll show you which ones to synth if you're trying to 100% everything. So back to Altego. Yeah, probably no new dialogue. No, I didn't think so. Okay, mainly because we got the sea stones, and oh yeah, I need to go back to. Well, I guess I have to go back to him. Let me go back to Iskin really quick and drop off that stone to that one guy. Since we got sea stones, and then I could synthesize stuff here anyway. It doesn't really matter. The only thing you have to do is if you're synthesizing those compounds, you have to come here to do it. Ah, you brought me materials from the sanctum. Splendid. Let's have a look at them. You showed him a sea stone. This seems to be from the sea sanctum where Obalin, the sea dragon, dwells. A very nice find. How about I fill you in on the roles each of the 5 great dragons of Altego play? The 5 dragons are the deific beings that sustain life across Altego. It is said that the ancestors of the 5 tribes spoke with the dragons long ago. That was apparently when each were given a land in which to dwell. The 5 dragons then went into slumber, becoming one with the land and watching over us from all sides. Even now, even here, the dragons watch, judge, and act from a plane outside our perception. I wonder what the 5 dragons are thinking, now that Altego has completely lost its balance and faces destruction. This is about all I know. There still isn't enough information available to us on the dragons. I look forward to your next visit. Yeah, one more to go for that quest line. Okay, let's look at the new synthesis stuff we could do. Alright, so let's look at our options here. So we got the Mirror Edge, which requires sea stone, iron ore, and monster horn. It's slash, polished like a mirror with extremely sharp. If you never bought the iron cutter a while back, I'm trying to remember where you can buy that at. I think you can buy it at Altego now, I believe. But if you didn't buy it, you can buy the Mirror Edge to get the Tornado Slash skill. The Crystal Sword, if you never bought... There was a... I think it was also Altego. I think Hylos could buy it as well. But you could buy the Spear Sword or Feather Fleuret. If you didn't buy those, you could create the Crystal Sword to get the Aerial Thrust skill. And then if you didn't buy the Beast Slayer or Great Sword, you could create the Zweihinder, which gives you the Photon Blade ability, which is kind of cool. All right, for Dogi, you can make the Titano Gauntlet for him. If you didn't buy the Sunagu Kote, which has Roundhouse Kick, or you synthesize it, you can now make this one to get Roundhouse Kick. And then Aisha, let's see, Rapier Flare. If you didn't already make you can make the Rapier Flare to Heavy Blast, or you could just go ahead and synthesize a new Platinum Blow. Which gives Heavy Blast. I was looking at my notes there for a second, but yeah, if you didn't make the Rapier Flare a while back, you can now do the Platinum Blow for Heavy Blast. And then Mashera has the Prama Rod, which gives her the Calm Gust ability. Then Krushi has the Stone Eater Mallet, which gives her the Meteor Smash skill. And then Elk has the Grani Dual Blade, which will give him the Aerial Charge skill. So these are all items for skills. If you're looking for, if you're not trying to upgrade every single little detail and you just want skills, that's what you're gonna need. Okay, so yeah, I want to get at least a couple of Gray Spangles for Aisha and Krushi there, since I'm going to be using him in the next battle. Bracelet imbibed with energy of Dragon Sanctums gives you a plus 86 defense, so we'll do that. Get that to Aisha and Krushi. Since we don't really need to make it for every single ally, you can just unequip it. That's why I don't do it for everyone. I might do it when I make the final gear. I might make everything for everyone. But let's see. Do I even have enough materials to do all these? I might do these after the battle, maybe, because I don't really need them that badly. Because really the only weapon I want to get for this battle is something for Adol. Which he's got the best sword right now anyway, so I don't need to, but I will need to get all these blades because I don't have these skills yet. And I'm not using Dogi right now, so I can do that in between episodes to go over that. So and I believe she's already got, yeah, her current bow is better than the Platinum Bow. And then Krushi, see, her Stone Eater Mallet is better so than her Ashera, or Ashera, however you want to pronounce it. So we will make that at least. Which requires Sea Stone, Monster Fang, Fossilized Twig, and Soft Hide. Strike, modeled after the Desert Titano, very powerful, so at least make that. Like I said, just if you're trying to go for all skills, just make those ones that you want to make there. Do I have enough, can I synthesize any of the extracts yet? I can make the Life Compound. And, well, you can't do one. It's either one or the other, so I really do need to grind, make spiritual waters and stuff like that. I'll have to do that in between the next episode, so that way, because you know where to get them. You can get them in the dungeons, so. Alright, let's head back to the Sanctum. Actually, do I need to get any? Nah, I've got revives. So, yeah, I don't really need to grind for anything right now, so, alright. Alright, let's make a save file there, and then head inside. Yeah, really skill-wise, I would just use the same skills we've been using before. Equipment, obviously, if you have the Chaos Sword, Armor, and Shield from the dungeon, use that. Oh yeah, I need to swap this out. Give him the Crimson Jewel. And then Aisha, give her best weapon, in this case, the Albatross. Dalmatica, and then a Gray Spangle, and then give her a Battle Bandana, because she'll be building up her SP. And then I would just Actually, I should probably start adding Waspinator to my list of abilities to use, since it's a really useful ability. I'll still use Killer Hornet, but Waspinator definitely upgrades from that. For Adol, yeah, Scud Sword, Pentagram, Earthshaker. Actually, let's see, Sword Dance. There's another ability called Strengthening Blast, which I haven't learned yet. Is not a bad one to start learning. Scud Sword might have finally set out its usefulness. So, but for this battle, I don't need it right now. And then for Krushi, Stone Eater Mallet, Full Plate, Grace Bangle. Go and give her Power Wrist 3 for the, and then yeah, Dragon Blaze, Burst Swing, Spark Pound, and Power. Yeah. Okay. Thinking there's anything else to really do for this fight. Let's see. Do we have our extra built up? Yep. Let me get my SP up really quick. I was about to say it should be like a monster fight right there. Okay. Yeah, make sure you have an extra ready to go. Alright. Aisha. There we go. Save it again. There's a strong dragon presence. Alright, let's see. I think for this fight, I think I can... well, we're going to need to swap items, but make sure to remember that you have the talisman and the steel hooks. So...
His presence, the great Xseed dragon, is he already awake?
So he was just waiting for us, huh?
O destined warrior, O humble warrior, thou hast come.
Phrasing. Are you Obalin the Sea Dragon?
This should save us some time, since you're already awake. We've got some questions for you.
Adol asked the voice about the nature of Tia's elderhood and her true intent.
Wind of destruction, right of demise. All is necessary.
Necessary? What do you mean by that, Mr. Dragon Man? What?
Destruction is inevitable. All of Altego demandeth the end.
So much for saving the people, huh?
The rite of demise, the head of Iska shall perform. All is fate. A world of imbalance can exist no longer. The land must return to ashes.
From ashes to ashes, dust to dust, we put our friends in the earth's crust. But why?
The rite of demise? What about the rite of demise?
Why can't we avoid it? What's the point of making Adol your warrior then? Oh yeah, what is the point? Uh-oh. Good thing you can't drown during the cutscene. Uh-oh. Alright, Obalin. You don't sound Irish to me.
Damn it! Thou wishest to halt the wind, humble warrior? Prove thou art able. Thy soul, thy body. Thou shalt have my power only when I have confirmed thy resolve.
Time to turn you into sushi for boss battle against Obalin himself. Alright, switch to, yeah, make sure you have the Grateus talisman. So, okay. And then let's use this extra on him. And then we want to follow him into the cave here. Now. Okay, so yeah, you can basically, you can just kind of, this fight's actually not too difficult. You can basically just hide out in this cave and start wailing on him with your Aqua Burst ability. Should have tried to get further in here. Yeah, we're trying to get rid of all of his scales there. Now, I don't want to finish him off too quickly because there is a monster he can summon. If you kill him off too fast, he will not summon it. So, all right, let's see what. All right, I'm gonna wait for him to summon this monster that he can. Yeah, I'm killing him kind of fast. I'm gonna take more damage from waiting for him to use his attack than a. It's called a Xseed Demlin or whatever, or say a Domlin. As soon as he summons that, and I want to kill it, so. Well, one day he'll pop his monsters. Maybe I should switch to someone else while I wait. Yeah, he does quite a few attacks. I mean, I guess I don't need to finish off the monster manual, but it's enemy number 101. Yeah, so he's almost dead. That's why I'm not trying to fight him anymore, so. Ow. You know, I gotta summon that monster, dude. We should be on his second phase by now.
Ready. Let's do it.
Although I really shouldn't be. Yeah, see how much damage you take while being inside this thing? Maybe I need to do a little bit more damage, and maybe I could have swore this would be his second phase by now, so. See, I'm taking more damage by waiting for his other attack than, like... Oops. Wow. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. I might as well heal, I guess. Yeah, maybe I need to do a little bit more damage to him, maybe. I could have swore he's in his second phase by now. Oh, she got killed. I really should just heal her completely, but I was trying to, you know. Maybe that'll set up his next phase. Oh, now there's the second phase. Okay, so let's see. I get this ready to go. Yeah, you want to switch to the claw hooks here. Well, he switches to drowning. Yeah, I guess I'll heal. Why not? Look at that. Look at that little stinker. Ah, dang it, come on. You gotta summon those monsters there, dude. Yeah, I get Krushi's skill hit on him. That shouldn't finish him off. Okay, that's what I thought. Switch back to that. Come on, summon your monsters. Oops. Wait, why didn't you aim it at him? Maybe if I get a little bit closer to finish him off, maybe I'll summon those monsters. Because he's supposed to do it during his second phase, but I'm not seeming to get him to do it. I hate to do this whole thing and then have to redo it just because he wants some of his minions. Oops. Ah, I keep letting myself get hit. Oh man, come on. Summon your monster. Dude. Are you gonna summon him? Come on, summon him. I hate that. Summon your monster. I don't want to finish you off. You're almost dead. Unless I'm misremembering it, it's nightmare mode where he does that. I could swear he does on this mode too. Unless I killed it without realizing it. Nope. I'm wasting all these resources on something that's not really that big of a deal. Is he just not gonna do it? God, I'm wasting all these resources. Summon the monster! Summon the monster! Ugh. Dude, are you gonna summon the monster? I'm waiting. God, this is frustrating. I hate this. Maybe I killed his original phase too fast or something like that, but it's supposed to be during his second phase where he does this, so. He's just not going to do it, is he? I'll give it a little bit longer, but, you know, this is really annoying. Do we have to get next to him to get him to do that? I don't remember, actually. I just remember he can do this. Maybe he's more likely to do it on Nightmare mode, but I've seen other monsters without being on Nightmare mode do it, so, or hard mode, you know. He's not going to do it, is he? Maybe he would have only done it during his water phase or something, or during the water part of it, so. I mean, I could have made this a lot done this a lot faster by using Adol's pentagram skill. I was just trying not to kill him too fast. Ugh. Well, that's annoying. Well, I might see if I can redo that battle off screen, see if I can get him to drop those monsters or whatever. That was a waste of time. Waiting forever just to get them to do something they didn't even do. So, yeah.
Very well. I grant thee my assistance. Thou shalt have my power.
And we get the Sea Dragon Stone for defeating him. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can get him to summon those monsters off screen, so.
O descendants of those before me, I grant thee my protection.
And Aisha gets an upgrade. The divine protection of the Sea Dragon was granted to Aisha. Aisha can now use Azure Destruction as her extra skill.
O warrior, O powerless descendant of humans, thou must visit my brother and acquire thy last power forthwith.
Wait, we still have questions. What is the Eldris of Iska trying to do?
'Tis only what hath taken place, which must once more occur. Lo, the grand demise is nigh.
We're back.
A dinosaur's tail.
But
Yeah, it's all so confusing. The reason Tia was trying to summon the Wind of Destruction, I don't know what it is, but the dragon sure seems like they know all along. They've known all along.
nevertheless, I found it difficult to comprehend everything that is happening. The great sea dragon spoke as though the wind of destruction cannot be stopped. But the dragon stones have the power to stop it, and the dragons are granting Adol the powers to fight it. It doesn't make sense. There must be a missing link, some important detail we just don't know yet.
All we know for sure right now is that we'll need all the dragon stones to go against that girl, Tia, and we don't have a lot of time. We're left with the moon dragon.
Yeah, but no one knows how to get to the Moon Sanctum, right? What should we do, Adol? Think we ought to try talking with Karius? Yeah, that's the only option we've got, I guess.
Let's head back to the palace for now.
Damn it. Sias, Tia, they were in on all this together. Curse them!
Curse all seeds! Oh wait, that's a different. That girl's tears. Hey, you, Siskin favor. Hey, you dumbass! You shouldn't be running around in the miasma. What were you thinking? What were they thinking? The main sanctuary was where all the skin fever patients were being taken, wasn't it? Damn, guess I don't have much of a choice. Looks like Raud's got his own set of things he's worried about. So, all right, I'm gonna redo the boss fight again and see if I can get him to drop those enemies, and I'll show it off if I can. So I'll be back in a moment. Oh, there it is. Finally got one of them to some. Yeah, what the? There it is. Okay, that's what I was trying to get. I was like, yeah. See, all it takes is like it summons them from the holes, but I couldn't get them to do it. So, all right. Oops. Actually, I didn't mean to use your ability. I meant to use Crucies during this, but. And see, yeah, most of the time I would be using, like, Adol's pentagram, but I was trying not to kill him too fast. You know. Because of how much damage it does. There we go. Alright, that should be the monster, so, alright, I'll be back after the cutscenes occur and everything like that. Alright, we're back, so let's look at the monster for Obalin. Level 47, no weaknesses. One of the 5 great dragons, see, often called the Dragon of Prosperity, quietly judges human civilization. He's judging and watching, the weirdo. Anyway, yeah, there's the Say Domlin that he can summon during the battle. Level 47, aquatic monster usually found sleeping in the sea dragon's nest, washed out with the tide. It only occurs during the battle. If you don't get it, you can't complete the bestiary. So if you're going for achievements, you know. Yeah, kind of a way to hose you, but alright, let's head back to Altego. There should be new dialogue as well as equipment in the item shop. Thus far, we prevent any monsters from invading the city streets, but this miasma seems to be acting like a beacon for them, so we must guard all city entrances and inlets with diligence. Leave the city security to us. I'll put my pride as a warrior on the line. No monsters breaking through on my watch. Actually, I think. Okay, actually, most of the stuff might be the same. Okay. But yeah, let me show you the dialogue. New equipment. Okay, so for creation stuff, for unique skills anyway, you want to get the Executor. Let's see, where's that? Might be under purchases. Oh yeah, looking at the wrong map. Okay, sorry. Where are you? Actually, maybe I have to do the plot before new weapons occur. Let's see. Oh no, it's Iskin. Never mind. I'm thinking of the next town. Sorry, my bad. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at my notes. I'm like, wait, where is it? Oh, okay. So, alright. So there's some extra dialogue. So the church has a new scene. Oh, sorry. He said, all the people with Iskin fever are here. That Maya girl's here too. If you're worried, you can go in and check on her. The number of patients suffering from Iskin fever is staggering. Altego City must have been the outbreak source. Let's see. There she is. Actually, oh, sorry.
Maya's back. Maya can be so reckless going out like that again. Maya, don't overdo it.
Sorry, I'm better than most people. That little girl's attacks constantly. Just seeing her makes me feel terrible.
It hurts so much to see Maya looking so desperately for her sister. It reminds me of all the children who lost their families during the war. I hope they find Maya's sister soon.
I was so worried when I found out that Maya disappeared. I'm glad he found her. I'd always heard that this Raud fellow was a troublemaker, but he has promise. Sorry, that wording weirded me for a second. Anyway, having someone to watch Maya is a big help. Let's leave this to Raud. She tends to push herself too hard when left alone. You're the guy from the Dragon Knights. What are you doing here?
Don't tell me you're the one that brought the girl here. Oh, God, ever. I have found her by accident. She was coughing up a storm and... Well, I was just killing Tom here because I didn't want to go back to work. That's all.
Is that so? Well, thanks anyway. We're always worried about Maya, but we can't always come by to check up on her, you know. Seeing someone by her side is a relief, right, Adol?
Don't be so loud, you'll wake up!
Oh, whoops. Sorry about that. Hey, just making sure. You didn't tell Maya about, Tia, did you?
Tia? Of course not, how could I? I mean, I don't even know if she understands what I'm saying, but still.
I see. Well, in any case, it looks like we have nothing to worry about. Adol formally asked Raud to look after Maya.
Don't tell me what to do. You just get out of here.
Alright, man, that guy's such a badass. But yeah, but that guy, that badass gives his check to children with diseases.
No, don't worry about the kid. If you have something to do, then go. I don't want to see your faces rot now. Don't worry about the kid.
If you have no. Okay. ... Maya seems to be in pain.
Hang in there. You don't need to know anything that will hurt you. Just believe in your sister.
Okay. I was just seeing if there's any new dialogue, so. I think most of the dialogue is the same. It's just a few changes. Mainly the certain characters we talked to. Okay. Alright, there's a scene for if we go talk to Mustafa. Yeah. Yeah, Mustafa's here with his dad, so. Does anyone else say anything? Yeah, Sigrun's still out. Okay, anyway, let's talk to Mustafa. Mustafa, didn't expect to run into you here.
Did you come here to see how Father's doing?
Do not misunderstand. I merely have something to ask the former elder of Segram. But of course, he is not yet awoken. He is useless as usual.
How can you say that when he's obviously suffered such horrible injuries?
Wasn't his avatar smile when he said that, though?
Have you still not forgiven him? Yes, it's true that Father left the village suddenly and seldom returned to visit, but we were always in his thoughts. You may not know this, but my Iscan fever medicine was...
Sent by your father. Yes, I did know that.
You know? Mustafa.
Father did more than just send the medicine. He handled virtually everything related to it, and I am thankful for that. But caring for one's daughter is a matter of course. It does not excuse his actions when he abandoned his family. He just up and left the village one day, placing an enormous burden upon us, and you were still so young. And though he sent medicine, he never once came to see you after you got this skin fever, and you could have died!
But I didn't. I don't blame him for it, you know? I know Father had important business to attend to, and I would never expect him to stop fighting the war and come to see me, even if I were at death's door.
My point exactly. He cared more for matters of the state than for his own daughter. Or so I thought. But I've come to realize that perhaps he had another reason to leave the village and command the Dragon Knights.
What?
but take a look outside. This isn't just Segrim's problem. All of Altego is in danger. Every man, woman, child, animal, and monster, and one village's elder can only do so much. I cannot see if that truly was his intention, but I do admit that it's a possibility, and a reasonable choice.
Mustafa.
Well, seems I might have misjudged you. You're not the impulsive hothead I pegged you for.
Again, do not misunderstand. I have not completely forgiven him. I am just willing to entertain the possibility. We don't have time for this. Let us focus on the matter at hand. I will be here for a short while longer, Kushi. Please fight bravely for Adol. Do what you can to save this land.
I will. And you, Mustafa, take good care of Father while we're gone.
I promise nothing of the sort. Adol, please be on your way. You need to hurry and take Kushi with you. Once the situation in the city settles down, I plan to make rounds throughout all the villages. I talked things over with Elders Fatima, and we agreed that the villages need aid just as much as the city. So, well, I'm just here because I have some time to kill. Loose ends in the city. That's all. Got it? You need to go. You have a job to do, right? Our father is strong. He won't let injuries like this get the best of him. ... General Dryden is heavily wounded and has fallen fast asleep. Okay. Okay, let's talk to the Carius and Fatima. Anyone in here? Nope, okay. Oh, there's Ursa.
Oh, you're alive. Welcome back. Glad to see everyone in tip-top shape.
Of course we are, Grandma. We're practically invincible. We even got the power of the Great Sea Dragon, right, Adol?
Adol explained to Fatima what happened at the Sea Sanctum. Interesting. There are certainly some things the Great Sea Dragon said that are a bit unnerving. Can't say I fully understand all of it, though. Our great dragons need to stop speaking such cryptic subtleties.
Well, then the game would be shorter, though, if we did that.
Speaking of cryptic, have you seen Carius around? I haven't run into him yet. Something seems to have happened at the Hidden Village. He said he had to go back.
Guys.
The fairies. Since I hardly use your special ability, I don't see you too often.
We finally found you! Mr. Carius sent us with an urgent message.
Urgent from Carius? Or Carius? Did something happen? We don't quite understand it, but the pillar in the Hidden Village suddenly began emitting light.
Pillar, you mean the one in the center? Most unusual.
Ada, we should go check it out.
So the pillar in the center of the Hidden Village began emitting light, did it? I'm not sure what it means, but it's clearly important. Leave the city to us and get back to Iska. You've got a job to do. Just be careful, alright? So the pillar in the center of the Hidden Village began emitting light, did it? I'm not sure what it means, but it's clearly important. Leave the city to us and get back to Iska. You got a job to do. Just be careful, alright?
No, I guess she said the same dialogue. Sorry. I spoke with elders about what we'll be doing from here on out. Though I'm not too worried, with all the villagers working together, even the Colosseum staff's helping, we'll manage. Thanks to the 4 village leaders working in tandem, we're not having any trouble cooperating. And the additional help from the Colosseum staff is really making our work a lot easier as well.
Ah, it's you, the ones who escaped from my clutches. I heard the full story and I'm prepared to offer my services. All this talk about dragons and deadly rites of destruction, I can't quite wrap my whip around it, but no matter. Whatever's going on, it's not good. I do so hate being left out of the action. This may just be adrenaline talking, but I honestly don't think the ordeal's over just yet. More trouble's on the way. We have to make sure we're ready for it.
Well, maybe. Okay, I think, yeah, like I said, most of the dialogue's the same, so. Alright, so, if we... we'll head on to Iska, but I don't want to activate the next plot beat yet. I just want to show off the shop since there's some new stuff to buy, so. Oh, it's you. I'm sure you noticed already, but the pillar in the middle of the village has been getting a strange light. Everyone's gathering around it to see what's happening. Perhaps you should check it out too. The pillar began emitting a very peculiar light not too long ago. What's going to happen to us now? Alright, before I do that, we'll save that for next episode. Okay, so, equipment-wise,
Let's see. Okay, so yeah, we got the Executor, which has a unique skill called the Axe's Arts Ravage. Rapid strikes followed by upward slash. And the Executor, big sickle, said to have been used to judge felons. So that's got. So if you're trying to 100% skills, you want to buy this. And then the Iskin Dual Blade has the Leaf Boomerang skill. It makes a powerful throw with double blades. And the item, believed to be the ancestor of all dual blades. And then the Moonlight Hammer is a new weapon for Krushi, which gives her the Crimson Pillar skill. Creates a fire pillar that draws in enemies. Made from materials not found in the physical world. And then the Silver Staff has a new skill as well. The Atomus Cutter, their Adamus Cutter, shoots out powerful gusts in a straight line. Pierce releases the full magic potential of its wielder with the Silver Staff. And then armor-wise, you've got Dark Mishara. We want to buy one of those for Aisha. Which is woven from special thread that hardens an impact, so gives you 207 defense. Also want to give her a glow bracelet as well for Aisha, because she's going to be a big attacker here soon. Fitted with a mysterious gem that gives off a faint glow. And then for Adol, to give him a bit of improve his offensive capabilities for the next fight, we'll go and buy in the Valona, which gives him the rapid snipe skill. Launches and combos the enemies in air. Releases the full combat potential of the wielder on Valona. But yeah. So, alright. So yeah, before we fought the dragon, all those items to get the skills, make sure to synthesize and make those, and then buy all these if you're trying to 100% the skills. But what awaits us in the glowing pillar itself? Will the moon dragon finally give us the answers that we were required to have? Find out next time in the next episode of East 7. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.